Hello, how disappointing was that? You could have let the music roll on a little bit further. Hello and a very good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on this Mega Monday. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, it has been a busy old day. And we have crammed a lot into the shows already. Just as a by the by, if you were with us earlier on for launch day with the brand new launch of the amazing Year of Craft box number 6, which is the final box, I can confirm what we did say would happen. It has disappeared. It's sold out. Congratulations if you got your hands on that. And make sure you enjoy it when you get it, because I'm sure you absolutely will. But the good news is we've got loads of goodies to bring to you here on Monday Makers. Some really lovely collections, which you'll have seen a little bit of a snapshot of if you joined us on Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on today. We've got the return of the gorgeous Belle Countryside collection, or the Belly Countryside collection, as Craig called it earlier on. We've also got the beautiful Shadow Sentiment Stamp and Die collection back, and one of my absolute faves, those Waterfall Dies, are coming back on the show. Plus, we've got a Monday mega deal for you, all of that to cram in, and we've got a fantastic guest as well to take us through all of these amazing products and hopefully inspire you over the course of the next couple of hours. The lovely Andrew is here. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Ben. How are you?
I'm really good. Ready and raring to go for hopefully what will be a brilliant Monday Maker show. Is this your first full show?
It is, yes.
Wow, okay.
My first Monday as well, so be kind, everybody, be kind.
You never need to ask that, although having said that, yes, Monday so far hasn't been particularly kind to us with a few gremlins, but I'm kind of thinking, you and I together, what could possibly go wrong?
Exactly, just lots of, well, we won't say anything. We won't jinx it, Ben. We won't jinx it.
No, exactly. Do not.
There we go. We won't jinx it.
Feel free to send in your messages throughout the show. Andrew's first full show, so let us know how you think he's getting on. Marks out of 10. Set the pressure.
Cheers, Ben. Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, I've got a 1 so far, says Georgina. Thank you. Get in touch on the socials, Facebook and YouTube. But you've got some finished samples to show us as to what we've got coming up.
I have, yes. So some couple of samples of all the demos I'm going to be doing. So as you said earlier, the first demo sample is the Sentiment Shadow Dies. Obviously amazing colour scheme there, green and yellow. And then totally different look in the blue, different tones of blues. There we go. And then also we're going to be doing some demos using the Belle Countryside.
Lovely collection,
and
isn't it?
A lovely house there, easel card, perfect. And if you didn't see the Monday show this morning, I used this same piece of from the cardstock, and it's a lovely little box using the foam flowers, and inside all these fabulous cards. Yes, which I thought was really amazing. And this was made by Debbie. There we go. So that's lovely, Debbie. And then finally, the Waterfall Dies.
Of course.
Which are amazing.
These
the
are so
butterflies are just so lovely and beautiful. There we go.
Wow, okay.
Wow. And then also this other one, the cupcake, I just thought the colours, the palette, just absolutely amazing. And oh, just perfect. There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Perfect in every way. So yep, there's some samples for you.
Love that. So lots to look forward to, lots of inspiration coming your way as well. And as I say, get interactive with us, ask us questions, share your thoughts as well on the ranges that we've got. It may well be, you've got one of these collections and you want to let everybody else know why you love it so much. Feel free to send in your pictures as well. What I would say though on the pictures front, I think the fact that we got so many pictures sent in earlier on was the reason the last show was taken off air. So I can't promise that we'll actually show them, but we might do. Let's give you a quick look at what we have got coming up so you can start filling your baskets nice and early. The Shadow Sentiment Stamp and Die collection. This is a really great buy actually. £77 is what it should be, $89. Everyone's saving £31.18, $35.88, bringing that down to Platinum members to £37.41 or $43.06. The Belle Countryside collection, I believe believe this is the best deal we've ever done this for. So if you have waited, if you've held your horses, if you excuse the pun, this is a brilliant opportunity for you to grab it because you're saving 35%. You're getting all of the elements that you would have got at launch, all 40 elements, all of your consumables in there as well. And it is a beautiful, beautiful collection with your foam, your 36 sheets of paper and card included too. And the price for Platinum members is £56.62 or $73.55. If you've already got that collection, or indeed if you're thinking of purchasing it tonight and you want to make it go even further, you might want to add the extra 12 by 12 and the luxury card stock that you've got. It's a 15% saving. And actually, it's so nice that we're able to kind of offer you these smaller bundles so that you can stock up, and really lovely as well that we do the A4 luxury cardstock as well. £19.99 or $27.96 is your platinum price on that one. And also to come a little bit later on, we have got a Monday mega deal. It is all on the way for, thank you, Georgina, deal. Yes, let's say a few quick hellos. And then we will get going. Loads of you already watching. Felicia Neal says, hi everyone from a cold Toledo, Ohio. Chilly. It is. But Georgina says she's been to Ohio. Georgina's been to many places in America from what I can gather. Oh, you've been to Toledo, Ohio? Oh. Rolls off the tongue nicely, that, doesn't it? Toledo, Ohio. Ohio. Pammy says, hello Andrew, Ben, CTV crew and crafty friends from Central New York. They're saying hi. Linny is in. Linny, who was on the Craft Factor on Friday, says, hi Ben, Andrew, CTV crew and my crafty gang. Looking forward to another evening of crafting, chatting and giggling. Georgianne is in from Clearwater, Florida. Hello. Patty's in from Michigan. Eleanor is in from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Shelley from Michigan. Kristen from PA, which is Pennsylvania. Thank you. Stephanie's in from NJ.
New Jersey.
Mary Pat's in from, I don't know what, Montana. And Pat says, hello again, friends, from a chilly and snowy Ohio. And Tracy is in from Calgary,
Canada.
Well done, everybody. Congratulations. You have passed the geography test with flying colours, team. Good work, good work.
Right.
Let's show you. Oh no, one of my butterflies have fallen off. Oh no, I banged it too hard. Doesn't matter, we stick it back on again later on. The Shape Waterfall Stamp and Die collection. This is fantastic for the fact that you have got the ability to create the most beautiful cards with a hidden effect. When I say a hidden effect, you can pop these on the inside or the outsides of your card, I suppose, depending on how you want to work them. But the whole point is you'll have more butterfly stuck on yours because you won't have had one fall off. But the whole point is you've got the mechanism to be able to create that waterfall effect and, of course, all of the other little added elements as well. And what I actually like about this too, of course, you're going to be using the elements to create that waterfall, but how nice to have even more butterfly dies within your collection to use kind of individually away from the actual waterfall element itself. But not just butterflies here, oh no, because we're also going to give you this beautiful Make-A-Wish set. These gorgeous cupcakes, and once again you've got all the dies there to be able to build up the elements of your cupcakes. Again, if you want to use those individually, not within that kind of waterfall effect, you can do. You've got all of the smaller dies there to be able to create your little layers. You've got the dies then to be able to create up the toppings for your cupcakes and candles and cherries and all sorts. And once again, that really cool effect that people are just going to love playing with. And what I will promise you too is if you are quite new, if you're joining us thinking new year, new craft, and you're looking at this and thinking, oh, I bet it's terribly difficult to do, you're going to find that once you've got all of the dies in place here, you've got the ability to create these cards nice and simply. You've got your tea party there with all the tea cups, there's the tea bags and the tea spoons within that collection too. And then lastly, if you were watching Wake Up Call earlier on, you'll have seen elements of this within Andrew's demo, the hip hip hooray with those really cool, gorgeous balloons. It's so nice as well because I think this is one of those collections that depending on the kind of papers that you use, depending on the style that you want to go for, these are just going to fit into so many different card ranges for so many different people. Look at that. And if you're like me, you'll just be picking this up and doing this.
I've been doing that with my demo, the balloons just kept In and up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, you just want to, and you even get little tags that you can pull,
Yep.
and then you can just flip the little butterflies. And then one more, I'll just show you the cute cakes as well. Cake is the answer. Who cares what the question is? Cake. Now, $39.98 is your platinum price, or $43.12 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're a platinum member. Shall we have a look at these and see how easy it is to put them together?
Absolutely. Right, so I'm going to be using the, as you said, the hip hip hooray.
Yep.
I will say, because the actual slider mechanism for the waterfall is quite large, you can only use it in your Gemini, big Gemini.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so obviously you get all the dies and all the amazing stamps to create an amazing card. So first off is to create the actual waterfall mechanism. So I'm just going to pop this through the Gemini, and I've used, I think it's from the Sunflower pad, so a nice bright orange.
And does it matter what the kind of weight of the cardstock is with this?
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Kind of keep it thin.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't use like black cardstock, that we've the 300 GSM.
thick.
It's going to be too thick,
Yeah.
and because you want it to be quite easy going up and down. So yes, so pearlescent is a no-no as well. So kind of like any of our large coloured, brightly coloured packs of card pads. So that'll just whip through. There we go.
There's lots of lovely messages coming in through already, saying what a great job that you're doing, and saying the show will be fine as long as Ben doesn't break the internet again.
Yes, Ben, please don't.
Heidi says, hi, Andrew and Ben from the Chili Boys, Idaho. Good luck today, boys. And lots of you loving the goodies. Lots of people saying congratulations on passing your impromptu geography test as well, Andrew.
Oh,
so
thank you very much, because I failed at GCSE.
well, you passed with flying colours.
Thank you very much. Right, so as you can see, this is what you come out with, and the balloon shape and all the little folds are in there. What I will say is just fold, fold, fold.
Fold, fold, fold.
Fold, fold, fold.
Okay.
Fold, fold. Make sure that they are folded. There we go. You might want to use a burnisher to do it.
Are you folding all the same way as well?
Yes.
That's not a silly question.
So,
Yes.
okay, yep. So all the same way.
Yep.
And the tabs, I'm going to put some red liner tape on. But before that, I'm just going to just do this little bit, just to find to attach it to the card first. So sorry for jumping ahead, but there you go. Just so there we go.
You do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. So I'm just using car glue because just be a bit quick. And there we go.
Oh, is that paper from one of our Year of Crafts?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is. It is. So there we go. Some nice candy stripe there.
Beautiful.
So I'm just going to get some red liner tape. I find you want it to be securely down. So I thought that this was the best way to do it. So I'm just going to cut just some little snips of red liner tape.
Do you find that whole thing, like red liner tape is so useful, isn't it? But do you get the bits that you peel off stuck everywhere you don't want to get it stuck?
Definitely, yeah. You think you've just taken it off, but no, it just miraculously just follows you around the house. And even when I've been in the bathroom, I've seen bits of red liner tape and also bits of cards. So, yeah.
Falling out of places you didn't know they could fall out of.
Exactly. You think, I haven't been crafting in the bathroom. Why have I got that there? Or, I've been crafting in the garden. I haven't been crafting in the garden, but I find bits of... There we go.
Do you ever craft in the garden, though, if you get a chance, if it's a nice day?
No.
Not really?
I don't. No, I like to be... I think craft is... If I was, doing painting... Now, I'm having a bit of trouble with this because I haven't got any nails. There we go. There you go. One thing, you need to make sure that it is securely down before you make an attempt to take this off.
I was just thinking, so whilst we're just chatting about that, weirdest place you've ever crafted, maybe on the socials, or most exotic place you've ever crafted. I'd be quite interested to hear about on Facebook and YouTube.
Right, so I've just taken off red liner tape.
Yep.
So what you need to do is the last fold, just fold it back so you get it like that, and then you just fold the tabs. I did not fold those bits, and I told everybody to fold, fold, fold. So you do need to fold everything before you put your tape on.
Yeah.
So as you can see, fold round it like that. Okie dokie. So I'll just put this down. There we go. Just perfect.
So the side tabs are stuck.
Yes, so they're stuck down. They aren't going to move. And so you could just do all the little bits and pieces. There we go. So that's your basic mechanism.
Perfect.
For that. So pull it all down. So you need to kind of do the balloons and make it all decorative and pretty. So we are going to just move all this aside for now. There we go. So just put that there. Right, okay. So just bring all this over here. So as you can see, I've got an assortment of the balloons.
Yes.
So I'm going to be, so for the actual waterfall effect, you use the larger size balloon. But if you wanted to, you could use the middle sized one, because they will fit inside the mechanism. So it just looks a bit different if you wanted to do that. So I've cut out a few in stamping card.
Yeah.
The Nina Cherry stamping card.
There it is.
We love Nina Cherry.
I forgot about Nina Cherry.
Yeah, there you go, Nina Cherry. So I'm going to be using the quick dry inks. So just going to do a couple for you. So I'm using Chinese red, because you want bright, vibrant colour. This is a birthday party, you want celebration. So here we go. So just going to get stamp.
Whilst you're stamping, a few more messages coming through. Gilmore, 13 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 11 in Michigan.
Ooh, minus 11.
That is cold.
That is cold. That is cold.
They're about to step out into that cold for a few minutes, says Gilmore. George has just asked me to ask if there's anyone watching from Minnesota, because she loves it there. Her friend was there and it was minus 27.
Minus 27.
Apparently. That's Celsius, so that's cold.
That's very cold.
That is brass monkeys, isn't it?
Very brass.
It is brassy monkeys. Chemistry biology just says, I love that I have these and I could get more inspiration. And also saying, excited to see what Andrew does. First time that I've seen him.
Oh. There we go. So just one in the Chinese red. I'm just going to do another one in Spring Meadow. So it's another bright green. I've done a mixture of, you could actually do these all in the quick dry inks, or you could do alcohol markers if you want on the tri-blends. It'd be quite good to get some definition on that, or just cut out a brightly coloured card, which I've done, and say I'm going to just do a bit of mixture of each. So just give you an idea of what you can do. So just line it all up, and you can stamp all these on card, on white card first, and then use the die to cut them out afterwards. So it's entirely up to you. So you've got quite a few choices. So there we go. So I'm just going to put that one on there, and I'm just going to get. Yep, do need another stamp. Bear with me. Just going to get. I've got Parakeet quick dry, just to put because there's loads of stamps you can actually put onto your balloons. So I'm just going to do a quick count. You need 5. So 1, 2. We'll have a green one. 3. We'll have a blue one. I did have a blue one. I did see a blue one. There we go. 4.
Perfect.
And we'll have a purple one.
Okay.
So, perfect. So just going to, and as you can see, all the stamps, they will fit inside the balloons. So.
I like the way the stamps create the little shiny bit as well on the balloon, which is quite clever, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
It's a really lovely effect, I like.
Yes, so there we go. So got a hooray. So going to be using the Parakeet quick dry. So just going to quickly.
Chemistry biology is saying Andrew's making this look so easy. Oh, I was talking about the making of the actual mechanism itself.
The waterfall.
The folding and gluing of that. Your top tip was just to make sure that you fold.
And also in the actual pack there is a instruction manual.
Oh yes.
And as you know, I do like instructions.
What do you say about instructions? Use them.
Use them. Use them. Use them. Read them. Read them. Read them. So even with recipes, anything, it's really important to read.
So instructions, read them, read them, read them, and then with your mechanism, fold it, fold it, fold it.
Fold it, fold it. Proper fold it. There we go.
Yep.
So proper. What?
Proper fold it.
Ooh-ar. My mother will be proud. I am a born and bred Hereforddian.
Born and bred what?
Ooh-ar, Herefordshire.
Oh, Herefordshire.
Yeah, that's where I'm from, so it might come out like that.
But you don't live down there no more, do you not?
I don't know.
No.
There we go. So I'm.
What are you looking for?
Oh, my tissue. A tissue. There we go. I need to wipe. Oh, there we go. That's it. Because as you can see, I do get a bit messy with everything inky. So here we go. Hooray! I think I've done hooray again.
That's all right.
We'll do it again.
You can never have too many hoorays, can you?
Hooray! There we go. It's your birthday.
You could potentially, right, with the little flipping effect, if you had enough stamps to be able to do it, have a little message, couldn't you? That, like, as you flipped over, revealed the message.
You could, and they are the sentiments are in there for you to do it, and it's just that my eyesight. Oh, there we go.
Do you want to borrow my glasses?
I do actually have my glasses with me, so I should actually wear them. But
are they reading glasses? Are they proper prescription ones?
Proper prescription.
Right.
Very short-sighted.
Ah.
There you go. Right.
You should definitely have your glasses on then, really, shouldn't you?
Yes, I should. There we go. That's why I can't read it, because it's upside down.
Making crafting more difficult for yourself.
There we go.
With Andrew.
Right.
So read the instructions, read it,
and wear your glasses.
Fold, and wear your glasses.
Yes, so as you can see, hooray, hooray, and good luck. So there's different messages in there, so it's not just for birthdays, so you've got anniversaries and good luck, as you can see. So I'm now going to construct the card.
Okay.
So you make sure that the waterfall is in this position, so all your folds are all the way down.
Downward.
So just like that.
Yep.
So we need to. I'm going to be using tape really, because it sticks and I know it works and it's quite sticky. So. Just going to add a little bit at the top.
Our tape pens are back in stock, I can confirm that. We have a rather good stock of them actually, and you can buy them in bulk as well. The boxes are 12, 35% off for 12. It is the solid one, not the dotty, but plenty in stock if you need to top up.
Perfect. So I've fixed the first one in place, and then you just slowly move the waterfall mechanism up to the next fold. And that's where you're going to place your next balloon. So I'm going to be using the purple one. Do you have a favourite colour, Ben?
Do I have? I like blues and greens actually.
I like.
What's yours?
Red.
Oh, red.
Red, bright and breezy.
Yeah.
There we go. So going to move the next one up, and self-explanatory. Going to do the balloon.
So is it 5 max that you can have on it?
Yes, 5 maximum.
Okay.
Yes. Be quite nice to have a bigger one, I think.
Yeah.
Then you could like do some, spell out some lovely messages.
You could do an essay.
Absolutely. Do about 20.
Can you imagine?
20. I'd be here all night. I'd be here till midnight doing that. But no, 5 is, it's just enough.
Yeah, 5's good.
5 is the perfect number. There we go. So, there we go. So, I always find to add your adhesive to the balloon or the cups or the butterflies or the cupcakes, then add it to the mechanism. So then, as you can see, we'll just slowly like.
Yay!
There we go. And because you've used, using thinner card, it just absolutely just slides up and down with ease.
Love it.
There
That's
we go.
fab. You made that look very, very easy and straightforward.
There we go. So I'm just going to mat and layer some with some fabulous. So use some bright coloured card because it's Monday. It's a bit cold outside.
It is a bit cold.
So I just thought, just get it bright and breezy.
That's it.
Gets all fitting, and also, in a couple of months, the clocks will be going back. Forward. It is forward.
We can't wait for that, eh? The longer days. It's not
end of
March,
March,
is it?
End of March.
End of March. Sunshine.
Yes.
Lighter for more than about 4 hours a day.
Absolutely. There we go. And I've got some lovely, more of the stripy cardstock paper pad. There we go. I thought I did plan to do it all in stripy, but that might be a bit too dodgy on the eye, so I thought I'd break it up with the blue, which I think I'm glad I did because it just looks really nice. So there we go. Perfect. So, oh, and I do have some more sentiments to do. So, there we go. Where is happy birthday? Happy birthday. So, just going to get the stamping pad.
Lovely.
Doing a quick wipe because I don't want parakeet all over my fabulous. But then saying that, I will be using the parakeet dry, quick dry. But there we go.
Whilst you're stamping, Anne says, Debbie Fisher says, if you keep a piece of paper towel or kitchen roll nearby the red liner stuff, we'll just stick to it.
That is very true. She told me that as well.
Haven't tried it myself yet, says Anne. And producer Georgina Gilmore says, Ben, tell Georgina I draw the line at Michigan, never moving to Minnesota. Lol. Although Beth is watching from Minnesota, so there you go, you got your wish. We have got a Minnesotian. And what is the temperature, Beth, if you can tell Georgina? I can tell you what the weather temperature is in South Dakota, because Linda told me it's 55 degrees in western South Dakota.
Right, so I've got some balloons of the smaller variety cut out, so I'm just going to, actually I'll put, there we go. So I'm just going to, where's my, oh there we go, pads, just to put one on for the sentiment.
Michelle McCarthy is watching on Facebook.
Oh, hi Michelle.
She says, hi Ben, Posh Andrew, and everyone. I'm a bit late to the party tonight. Is that your nickname, is it? Or is that just what Michelle calls you? Or have you never been called that before?
I have been called that before. It's with Joe because of my house.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Big
yeah,
garden.
My garden, yes. Downton Abbey, yes. So got some balloons and some lovely twine just for strings. So just going to attach the twine.
For those of you that are watching for the first time, Andrew is with us, of course, off the back of being a fabulous Craft Factor guest.
Yes.
And now he's here with us. And yes, you've got a very big garden, haven't you?
I have, yes, with paddocks at the back. And
did you have a bullock in your garden one time?
No, it was a monkjack deer.
A monkjack deer, that's what it was. Not a bullock.
No, not a bullock.
A bullock?
That's a bull, a male bull, a male cow.
A male
Yes.
cow, bullock.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yes.
No,
It's a bullock.
it's bullocks, isn't it? Be careful how you say that. I just realised what I just said then. A bullock.
Yes. And also there's some lovely lovely stars that you can die cut in the pack. So just adding a load of, there we go.
What was that? I didn't roll that out now.
There we go. So just decorate it with, you can decorate it with as many balloons as you want. And as you can see, I do like balloons. There we go. Fabulous. Right.
They're talking. I know I won't say it.
Right. So just.
See, Andrew's been very professional this evening. You can see why he's here now, part of the family. There's me mucking about.
There we go.
And he's carrying on, keeping the show going.
Because it's stripy paper and it's a bit wool on the old eyes, well mine is for me, so just break it up using different coloured cardstock for the balloons. So I'm just going to trim my cotton threads, perfect, just like that. And there we go, there is your balloon mechanism. There we go.
Is fab. Can you just give it a little pull again?
And I'll give it a quick pull. There we go.
Go on. Yes.
There we go.
Brill.
So there you go. Top tip, fold, fold, fold.
Yeah.
Read your instructions and use thin card for the actual mechanism. So no for pearlescent card, anything 300 GSM, because it will get stuck. And you know, when you've made such a fabulous card, you don't really want it to get stuck. So there you go.
Absolutely fabulous, and I think that as well ticks off quite a lot of those questions when people say, "Oh, I can never get mine to actually, do the waterfall effect as well as I want it to." I think it is a case of fold. And also, like we said, and as Lynn was saying, if all else fails, read the instructions. Absolutely right. And Chemistry Biology on YouTube just saying a good masculine card. If you are short of ideas, by the way, for masculine cards, tomorrow we've got a masterclass for you, 3 o'clock here in the UK, 10 o'clock East Coast, Masculine Makes with me and Craig, which will be a fun show, Masculine Makes. Anyway, let's have a quick look at everything that you're going to get in this collection. You are going to get 98 elements in total, and hopefully you've seen from that demo with Andrew how nice and easy it is to be able to use that mechanism and get that waterfall effect going. So many different added elements that you've got, all those different sentiments that you've got with this collection as well, which just makes this super usable. You've got your butterfly kisses in there, of course, as well. So again, I think like something for every occasion, really, because you've got beautiful butterflies, balloons, there's the cupcakes there too, and then, of course, you've got those beautiful teacups included. £50 you're saving there or thereabouts, or $53.98. You do get the stamps with this as well, and I'm just thinking that I haven't actually got those here. Aren't there like little sentiment stamps, aren't there? You get little sentiments with them. Yeah.
The blue.
You get little sentiments with them. The stamps.
I got them here.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
$39.98 or $43.12 for that full collection. And it's proving the most popular item on the show so far. Lots of comments coming through. Faye is saying, I'm watching today. I've been struggling with the waterfall cards. Hopefully you will be struggling no more. Nice card, good tips, says Marsha. Such a fun card, says Roseanne. I'm loving the colours. Cute card and fun, says Deborah on Facebook. And Michelle says, Michelle, one can never have too many balloons, glitter or sparkly stuff. And Peg says, Andrew sounded posh when he said tissue.
Tissue.
Would you
like me to do my Harry Fordian accent?
Yeah, go on then.
All right then, tissue. Who are?
I didn't think you sounded that posh. I think people who say tissue is posh, isn't it? Tissue. Not tissue. And thank you for all the chat, which I can't really read out, talking about bullocks. Moving on very swiftly, let's remind you about today's Get It, Got It Good, which we launched earlier on today. We, of course, do this each and every week. And this week is all about your 3-tote collection. And it basically works out that you buy the deluxe tote and your portable tote, and we are giving you your desktop tote for absolute free. It's a really great deal, all back in stock, and you will know, having seen... I always think of Debbie Robinson when I see these totes, because do you know what? If you look at those and think, I wonder how much I can fit in. Debbie's pretty much got her whole house in this. They look beautiful. They're great for kind of storing, but also great for transporting stuff. So if you are like our Debbie, and I know you are, and you've got tons of crafty stuff to kind of take around with you, they are really, really well made. Really great for carrying a whole host of stuff. So if you haven't yet got your hands on those, grab them today and get the desktop tote for free. Platinum price is £47.98 or $47.92 if you're a platinum member, and that Get It, Got It Good deal is relevant for the rest of this week up until end of play on Sunday, or whilst stocks last. And I must just mention as well, for those of you who are perhaps watching us for the first time, welcome. If you've joined us over the last few weeks as well, a very warm welcome to you. Our New Year, New Craft event. So hopefully you're seeing something which perhaps you might want to get started with. And if you are brand new to crafting as well, make sure you join up in our Club Inspire, because not only is it going to sort of pay for you over the course of the the years that you'll be with us, because you'll get extra discounts and exclusives and all these kind of things, but you'll also get your 250 points to get you started. And if this is your first purchase, for example, you'll get that platinum price because you'll get 20% off your first order. And also to all of our Club Inspire members who are shopping with us throughout January, your first purchase in January will get you 250 points added to your account, which you'll see during February. They'll be added to your account in February. So lots of reasons to shop, lots of reasons to stick with us, and lots of reasons to be with us this year. I have a funny feeling it's going to be a very exciting year here at Crafters Companion. Right, we are going to be moving on to a collection which I know you guys have absolutely loved over the course of the last few months. The Bell Countryside Collection. Absolutely stunning is this, and I'll show you all of the goodies that you're going to be getting within this collection. 40 elements in total. You're going to get all of your consumables as well. 12 sheets of your foam, 36 sheets of your paper and cardstock included as well. But this really is a stunning collection. Got that really sort of delicate, sort of dreamy, sort of rustic feel about this. And the colour palette, I'm sure you'll agree, is absolutely beautiful as well. I'll go through everything for you. Do you want me to do that now, or will we do that after our first demonstrazione? Okay, we'll have a quick look through everything that you're going to get. This, by the way, is the best price we have done this collection for. It's a 35% saving. So if you've been waiting, today is the day to jump in and grab it. As always, we give you a wonderful selection of stamps and dies and embossing folders within this collection. You've got your lumières and lanterns there as well. I think some of these you could almost kind of cross over with your chinoiserie collection, but lots of nice sentiments in that collection too. So hello, happy birthday, and thinking of you. Paul the Horse features in this collection. For those of you that were there on that show, you'll know. For those of you that weren't, I'm sure the legend of Paul has now got out into the crafting ether. I do the sound effects around here, mate. Thanks very much. No, that was... No, Paul is the horse within the collection.
Yes.
He's one and the same, isn't he?
Well, he's called something different when we do the demonstration.
Right. Well, okay. I shall look forward to that. Doing his first full show, and he's calling the shots. He's called Paul.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Debbie Fisher.
Yeah, actually, it's a lady. It's a lady horse. But anyway, you carry on. Sorry.
Anyway, you've got a beautiful horse. You can call him what you want. It doesn't matter because he won't listen to you. But the whole point is stunning artwork. Stunning for the fact that you've got your stamps and dies in there as well. And lovely for the fact that you're going to get sentiments too. Thank you so much. And just a note. Once again, beautiful florals in here too, and again we make it nice and easy for you. I know there's lots of people out there who do love that fussy cutting, but if you want to do your stamping and get that beautiful creation cut out nice and easily, that's why we throw the dies in for you as well, especially for you with love and Garden Gate. I love the font that you're going to be getting in this collection as well. If you joined us earlier on this morning on Wake Up Call, you will have seen our Andrew using this grande frame. And again, how nice is this? Similar, as we were discussing, to the frame that you get in the Vintage Diary collection, but slightly bigger, plenty of scope to get all of your colouring going. And I love the fact that you've got all of those sentiments that you can pop into the centre of your frame there. But who's to say that you haven't got other sentiments that you can use to create your own special saying within that? Then we've got a beautiful stamp set. I would imagine that this is similar to Andrew's country home. Does it look a little bit like your mansion? I'm
going to say yes.
Yes,
that's why I'm actually going to be using the cottage stamp in my demo.
That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Actually, I'm just being told by producer Georgina that this was modelled on Andrew's house, but that may or may not be true. Beautiful artwork that you're getting here once again, and some really, really lovely sentiments with love from me to you. Memories last a lifetime. Thank you to a dear friend. And lovely sentiments like this. You're in my thoughts. I think we're doing brilliantly here presently, like bringing you sentiments that are perhaps a little bit more generic, and sentiments perhaps which are great for kind of the time that we're in, when you just want to send somebody a card just because. You want to send someone a card just to put a smile on the face. You don't always have to wait for a birthday or an anniversary, for example. Again, gorgeous ornate lace frame. So many possibilities here once again, but so much detail that we get into all the dyes that we bring you. And of course, we're bringing you beautiful flower dyes here as well. This is the Precious Peonies, so the ability for you to be able to use the foam which comes within this collection. Of course, you can cut other mediums as well with this. And you've also got this really clever die here, which allows you to be able to create the stamens for your project as well. You're going to get your floral lace 3D embossing folder too, with this gorgeous detailing in. And that is not all, because like I said, we're going to be giving you the foam, which you're going to be using with this collection to be able to create your own flowers. Really, really beautiful. A4, of course, and you're going to be getting 12 sheets in total, 3 beautiful colours, 3 sheets of each. Come on, Ben. 4, 3, 12. Thank you. All right, Georgina. All right, thank you. You've got your, I'm getting heckled from the gallery. No change there then. Luxury mixed cardstock in here too. So again, A4, you're going to get, is it 24 sheets, I think, here? Was it 25? No, it is 18, 36. Hang on a minute, I'll just touch over here. 18 sheets you're going to get, 250 GSM. Some's got that sort of pearlescent finish, and then you've got that textured cardstock effect included in there as well. And then we come to your 12 by 12 paper pad, 24 sheets you're going to receive here. And again, just take a look. I can't kind of like pinpoint this because it is quite sort of dreamlike. It's got a bit of a sort of antique-y effect. It's quite rustic. I'm having words like shabby chic thrown at me as well. I'll throw in that word bucolic as well, which I used earlier on. But there's lots of beautiful designs here. Lots of kind of sort of text used within the background of the paper. Lots of florals. You've got the lanterns featuring in there too. There's Paul. There's that beautiful, beautiful cottage. There's so much to love about this collection, and you're getting it for the best price ever this evening. $53.62 or £73.55, $73.55 I should say, if you are a platinum member. Let's get into this. By the way, just worth pointing out, if you have already got the collection and you want to stock up on your consumables, we do have a smaller bundle where you can get the paper and cardstock individually as well. But I'm excited to see this next demo, excited to see what Andrew's going to come up with and which elements you're going to decide to use.
Well, to start off, I'm just going to be using 3 of the stamps. So the first one I'm going to be using is the Sentimental Floral, and I'm going to be using the Aqua Tri-Blends, so a bit of watercolouring, and need to use the waterproof dye ink pad.
Yes.
I've used the Pebble because I think black would be a little bit too harsh, and because the whole collection's got those soft hues and tones, etc. So I think the Pebble just softens it a little bit just to make that brilliant. So just going to use my platform, or you can use any other of our stamping platforms. So there we go, just going to ink it all up.
Nostalgic is a good word as well, Fred.
Oh,
171
definitely.
to describe this collection. Let us know which words you use. What were you going to say?
I felt a bit summery.
Summery?
Summery, yeah, with all the lanterns, you walking along into the grass, the woods, and seeing a horse in the paddocks, and just that kind of thing. So anyway, so just stamping it onto our watercolour.
Have you got horses? You've got horses then, have you?
In the paddocks. That's why when we get on to, we need to talk about the name of the horse. There we go. Okay. So there's our first one. So I'll just leave that one to the side. And then the next one, I'm just going to get another bit of watercolour stock.
Do you ride then?
Sorry?
Do you ride?
I don't know. I just
feed them carrots.
Feed them carrots, feed them grass that they like and everything. So there we go. So just going to get, this might be a bit controversial. This is Hillary the horse.
What?
Hillary the horse.
Hillary?
Hillary.
Why Hillary?
Well, we've got a chestnut coloured horse.
Yes.
In the paddocks over the garden, and I just think she, and it's a lady. So it's Hilary the horse, and I just think this looks like.
Oh, so there's
Hilary the
there's an
horse.
actual horse in the paddock.
Yes.
It's a lady horse.
Yep, and we've named her Hilary.
But that's not. I mean, she could be called anything.
She could be called anything, yes. So I've just got an overactive imagination, Ben. So I'm just going to crack on with the stamping.
Have you ever called her over and gone, Hilary?
We have donkeys in the paddock as well. Yep.
Do you?
Donkeys.
Do you?
We do have donkeys, yeah.
Do you?
We do.
Right.
They're called Geldof and Dolly.
Gandalf.
Geldof, named after.
As in Bob Geldof?
He's grey and he's quite old.
Yeah.
He's been out pasture, and
Gives money to
his
charity.
mane's grey and a bit matted, and apparently he looks like Bob Geldof.
And
that's
what's
why
the
it's
other one called? Dolly.
Dolly.
As in Parton.
I'm not sure why Dolly, because she's not got blonde hair. She's brown. But anyway. I'm just relaying what the lady in the paddock said. That's what they were called.
So those are their actual names?
Yes.
Geldof and Dolly?
Yep. Anyway, so we better get on with this. This is going to be a long time.
We are learning a lot about Andrew, but this is the point. A lot of people might not have seen Andrew before. This is his first full show, so I feel like this is a great show, not only to learn craft, but also to learn about Andrew, which is why we're having the chats.
Yes.
I'm learning as well.
There we go. Right, so just going to got some with the horse called Paul die. We're going to be able to cut him out through the Gemini. There you go.
Somebody asked actually, will these dies fit in the Gemini Midi, Andrew?
Ooh, I think they might. Yes,
I think they will.
I'm only pausing because I don't have a Gemini Midi myself.
I would say having a Midi. Yeah, they will.
There we go.
Yeah. Yes.
Right, so I'm just going to pop this through the Gemini. Using the traditional sandwich, which is in the booklets when you get the box.
Read the instructions, everybody.
Read the instructions. There we go.
Save yourself some time.
This will go for the Gemini Junior as well, which is that I've been using. There we go. So they get it's been cut out first time, and there's Paul stroke Hilary, the horse. Right, there we go.
You can't change Paul the horse, says Timothy. He's Paul, says Pammy on YouTube. But it's Paul the Wonder Horse, says Hannah Hicks.
Right, okay then, so it's going to be Paul the horse, so I will just, it's Paul, but it's Hilary.
I love Andrew, says Lorraine Cox. Please come back, we must see more of you.
Oh, thank you. Right.
Once he stops renaming our horses.
Yes, I promise. So there we go, so just going to make sure that we got it all in the correct place. There we go.
Are you someone who likes to fussy cut, or are you more than happy using the dies that we've got?
I liked when I did the first the shadows die. I fussy cut around that, so I like cutting anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would take ages to take quite a while to cut this out, but it just takes all the work out for you because you pretty much just want to get all the die cutting done. And get on with the great bit of actually just colouring in and creating your project.
It's quicker, isn't it? It's more precise. And a good tip to always tape your dies as
yes,
well.
especially with when you've got a stamp and the die set, it's just so much easier, and you're not going to cut half the rose or half the horse's head off, which you wouldn't want, and you'd have to do it all again, and you want to get the business stuff out the way. So as you can see, they die as well. There we go. Just need to quickly do the basket. No, because that's just a stamp which I did fussy cut. So I will be fussy cutting in a few moments.
Okay.
There we go. So right, where are we? I've mislaid a piece of white card. Bear with me for one moment.
Sorry, I'll read out a few more comments because there's loads coming through. Mary Pat says, the Bell Countryside was love at first sight for me during the initial launch. Gorgeous collection that I'll be using for a scrapbook album. There's plenty of opportunities there, isn't there? Finally ordered this collection today, says Stephanie Theodos on Facebook. Great collection, says Lisa Whitmer. Lovely papers, they're so beautiful. And Pammy on YouTube says, honestly, I think of Beauty and the Beast. when I look at this collection.
Yes, because Belle's named after is
Yes,
the character in
Beauty and the Beast.
in Beauty and the Beast. Yes.
Stephanie says, I thought the horse was Mr. Ed. Do you remember Mr. Ed?
I have heard of it. Yes.
Horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Yes.
But no one can talk to a horse, of course.
Yes.
The famous Mr. Ed. No, that was the Mr. Ed song. Someone will know the lyrics. If you know the lyrics, please let me know. And Christine says, hey, it's his demo. He can name it. Lol. See what I did there?
Fabulous.
Very good, Christine.
Thank you very much. Right. So I've just found the bit of watercolour card I'm going to be doing the cottage on. So again, using the waterproof ink, pebble, so that we can actually do some watercolouring now. So as we've got all the elements cut out for this project, so I think I've covered it all. There we go. Just press it all down. And, oh no, I've just missed a bit at the bottom.
Good job of using the stamping platform.
Absolutely, yes, because it's really good for. So if you do miss a bit like I just did then, you can just kind of like put it back in the holes and press it down, and it'll be exactly in the same position because you've positioned it accordingly. Lovely. So we can do the fun bit now of colouring and painting everything in. So I'm going to be using, for the sky, I'm going to be using the Marine Aqua Tri-Blend marker, and I'll be using our paint brushes.
Now, I know I asked you this earlier on, but I'll ask you again anyway, because there's always new people watching. Which do you prefer working with, your sort of alcohol pens, your watercolour pens, or?
I think it's kind of like, I'd say it's watercolour markers and also the Spectrum Noir colouring pencils. I do like the alcohol markers because I've got obviously loads and I've been using them, but I think it's like I've always done watercolour in some respects, and using all this just makes it a bit easier.
Do you think watercolour pens are potentially easier for, if we've got new people watching tonight, which I'm sure we have, and they're thinking, oh, I'd quite like to get into colouring, which would you kind of recommend to start with?
I think using the aqua markers as a starting point, because then you can just, there's no right way or wrong way with doing using like the aqua markers, because you can just experiment with colours and washes, and I'll be using a lot of the watercolours on Wednesday with in Creative Craving, so I'll be doing a lot more of that.
There's lots of different techniques, aren't there, as well? Things like, like I always think about the shaving foam. Yes. Let me have a go out a few weeks back.
Yes, so it's like the wet on wet, and then obviously faux bleaching, and then wet on wet, wet on dry. Yeah. So I did a bit of wet on dry, but normally I would do that.
Oh yeah, because I think it was just before Christmas. I think actually it was with Debbie, and we did a Colour Me Happy show actually with loads of the watercolour pens, and I had a go at the old splat technique. Oh yes, which is a lot of fun, isn't it?
I'll be doing that on Wednesday with the dainty dragonflies that I'll be using.
So I look forward to that.
So just wet that just a little bit more. So just going to create.
Mary Pat's just said on YouTube, I really appreciate Andrew's encouraging everybody to read.
Yes, it's very important. It just kind of, if you don't read it or follow the instructions and it doesn't work out the first time, you'll be thinking, why doesn't that work? And then you'll realise, I didn't read the instructions. There we go.
Speaks a lot of sense. And James actually said, a man that reads the instructions, that is a rarity in this house.
There we go. Yes, so there you go, just quickly. And also, there's a few lines, so with watercolour you can just blend it all out, so you just miss out all this stuff. There we go, so a bit of blue. I'm using, I think it's the Azure colour. I thought it was a nice, if you water it down it makes that nice, a bit of a summery sky look. There we go. There we go. Just wanted to use my smaller brush just to get in those details just like that, so I'll just go back to using just a little bit of water on the big brush just to blend it all out.
Oh, okay.
But I do like the watermarks anyway, because it just looks like you can just say, yeah, you've proper painted it, and you can say, I used watercolour paints, but in reality you used the aqua markers, which give the same effect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there we go. So just going to use for the grass. What am I using? The meadow. Right, meadow. There we go. A nice bright green because it's summery and stuff. So
Hans just said, I love working with the watercolour markers and the pencils because they make me feel all arty.
yes, they do. Yes, they make me feel arty as well. So as you can see, bright green coming up here. Just a bit of a wash. So just to add a bit more water.
I like the idea of the watercolours because it's like our Jan says, I feel like you can have like a bit more, just have a play with these, can't you, and try the different effects, and maybe potentially it's more forgiving for a newbie.
It is. So there's no right or wrong really with watercolours. So, you know, the more water you use, the softer the colour is, and then less water, the brighter it is. So when you kind of like painting with the watercolours, if you want like for a distance, less water because more water, less colour because you're in the distance, and as you kind of like come to your foreground, it's going to get a bit brighter, which I've done here. So
yes.
I'm just going to, there we go. Now it looks a bit flat at the moment, but we will do some highlights with the bud green, which is a slightly darker green. So there we go. But actually, I will be using. Actually, it's called. It is bud green. I was using meadow. Bear with me for a second. Just check my notes because I would like to do it correctly. Trees are. That's fine. So we're going to do the trees in a different green. That's the verdant greens. There we go. So just going to cover all this over. There we go. And that's a very nice deep dark green there. There we go. I might just quickly use the heat gun in a second once I've done that.
Is that something that you would do if you had more time at home, or would you let it dry?
I would let the sky and the grass dry and use the heat gun, but I will use it in a second. I'll just get that basic green down on the trees.
Nice to hear that we'll be spending more time with us, Andrew, says Stephanie on Facebook.
Oh, thank you very much, Stephanie. Yeah, it's nice to be asked back and to come and help out and do some shows.
You want a wake-up call again before? You want a wake-up call Wednesday?
Wednesday, so wake-up call on Wednesday and creative cravings in the evening. So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to do a bit of highlighting on there, just to kind of like give it a bit of. There we go.
Do you do a lot of watercolouring at home when you're crafting? Is that your kind of like your go-to?
I do, yeah. Got watercolour paints, etc. So I do like to do little cards and little paintings of our garden at home in the summer, and etc. So just do little dashes and lines just to give a shadow that the is in the gives a bit of distance, etc. So I'll just put a bit more on, and just to get a bit more green in. There we go. That's perfect. So we can get some shading into those. And also with these stamps, they've got all the lines and shading on them, so you can just follow them. So lovely like that. Perfect. So there we go. Make it more.
Oh, so you're just like going a little bit darker where the kind of accents are.
Absolutely.
On the stamp,
yeah. So all the shadow, all the dark. So you have to be a bit darker around the house.
Teresa just says, what sort of card are you using there?
The watercolour card.
Yeah.
So yeah, which is the perfect medium for when you do any watercolouring. And this is the 300 GSM. So you've got a good quality cardstock there. So I'm just going to add a bit of water there just to get the. That's just like that. There we go.
Lovely.
Perfect. So there you go. You can spend a little bit of time getting that shadow and that different textures, etc. So There we go, so
Lovely.
perfect. So I'm just going to quickly use the heat gun before I do the house.
Has Jan left her silent heat gun down there or not? No.
I've got the noisy one. So loud again.
Have you heard Jan's silent heat? Oh no, you won't hear
I
it. 'Cause it's
haven't.
silent.
Is it silent? Silent?
Yes. It's one of producer Johnny's favourite things about working here, I think. Whenever Jan's in, she brings it in as a bit of a treat for him because he doesn't believe that when she's turned it on, it's actually working.
Very silent. I have to have a word with her afterwards where she ask her where she got it from. Right. So I'm just going to quickly get rid of these colours off the mat. So wait. There we go. Right. So going to concentrate on the house. Right. Okay. Where is my house? It's there. I know it's there. So the slates. Where we go. Right. Slate. So here we go. Got some slate.
Just a question coming from Patty about the craft factor. How much longer will the craft factor be auditioning crafters? I don't know a date on that, to be honest with you, but I do know we are continuing it for the foreseeable. I know we've got another guest coming on, I think this Friday. If you do want to get on the craft factor, it's nice and simple to do. You can simply, well, Andrew can tell you what he did whilst he's colouring. It's just a little, well, you can say, you have to email, don't you? A few bits and pieces in to get on the craft factor.
Yeah, I just emailed a little short tape to say why I thought it'd be quite good to come on.
Yeah.
And so...
Sent in a few pictures of your cards as well, didn't you?
I did, yes. So I just showed a bit of my crafty projects that I'd made,
Your range.
and say why I loved Crafter's Companion, and sent it in, and then I got an email back to say that they'd like me to come on, and the rest is history. So I came up in end of October.
Is that what it was?
End of October,
Wow.
yeah. So and then did a lovely snowy scene
I remember, yeah.
in watercolour with Sammy the Snowman. And Robbie the Robin.
Yes.
There we go. So that was a mixture of the colouring pencils and also the aqua markers, which I'm doing now. So yeah, so there we go. So I'm just going to colour in the roof.
We flashed up there. It's the email address if you want to send it in, but it's literally just a video, a few pictures of what you've made. Give it a go. Do you know what? It's a great opportunity.
Absolutely. You know, you're not gonna. You know, just do it. You know, you've got nothing to lose, and you never know what will happen.
Well, exactly right. See, look at you now. You see, you're part of the family.
Yes.
Part of the family.
Part of the family. I'm just still living in the warehouse. I haven't actually left. There you go. So I've had used kind of a pinky burgundy for the roof, just because I'm keeping in with the whole kind of feel of the house of the colour pads.
Beautiful.
Right. Okay. So there we go. Just going to quickly do that.
Full recap on everything you're going to get very shortly. I've just seen the time actually. It's 8:05. We've got 55 minutes to go, so lots more to show you on the show.
Yes.
And be a very interesting vote on demo of the show and day a little bit later on as well.
Yes. So sadly, I have spent quite a bit too much time on
Hey, you were enjoying yourself. That's
I know.
the main thing.
So I did have a sample. So it was a diorama card. And as you can see,
Wow.
Hilary the horse
Cool.
was used. I used the flint and bark, and that's all watercolour. So just basic wash, and then just highlighted with the darker, with the bark aqua marker, and then the roses that they were using. Just used the tulip and the sage and moss in the collection just to highlight it, etc. So and. Use some papers from the amazing paper pack, and that was pretty much it. In one. There we go.
Brilliant.
There we go.
Really phenomenal. And again, using all of those additional elements to create that diorama card. I love that kind of like sense of depth that you've created there with the image in the background, and then using a few of the other dies that you're going to get in this collection. You're going to get tons. Best time to buy this as well, because it's the best price that we've done it for. Quick flick through all of the items that you're going to get. So stamp and dies, the Equine Elegance with Hilary Paul. or whatever you want to call. Fred says, enough horsing around you two. Sorry. You're then going to get this gorgeous statement floral as well, with a whole array of different sentiments for you. There's that grande frame. If you want to see another demo from this, as I say, you can go back and watch Wake Up Call from earlier on, when Andrew was showing us even more with this collection. But there's beautiful dies like this stunning ornate lace. There's the stamp set as well, of that lovely country house that Andrew was just colouring there, again with a lovely selection of different sentiments to go with it as well. Then you've got the Lumieres and lanterns again with their own set of sentiments, a beautiful floral lace 3D embossing folder, and then of course we're going to give you your precious peony die set too, to be able to create those flowers, and of course the stamens to go inside as well. As far as your consumables are concerned, we're going to be giving you the set of flower forming foam to be able to make your beautiful flowers with. You've got your pack of luxury A4 mixed cardstock as well, and then of course your 24 sheet 12 by 12 paper pad, double-sided of course as well, really beautiful sort of rustic, antique, dream-like sort of effects that you've got in here. I think possibly one of the most gorgeous paper pads that we've done in recent times. All of this comes together to give you that collection. £56.62 platinum, or $73.55 if you're a platinum member. And if you want to add more papers into your collection as well, we have got a smaller bundle where you can get the 12 by 12 paper pad and the luxury mixed cardstock too. And I think a lot of people who have bought this previously, I think people tend to, as a rule, buy a collection and then get the extra kind of like tag-ons of the paper pads as well. And of course, if you haven't yet got it, you can get everything that I've just shown you at the best ever price. It's a 35% saving, so a lovely time to jump in. Maybe you got a bit of money for Christmas and you're looking at a great collection to spend it on. This is a really, really lovely collection to jump in and grab tonight. Right, we're going to have a short little break to give you a chance to check out your baskets. Keep the messages coming through. Lots of love for Andrew's demos tonight. We will read a few more of those messages in just a few moments time and come back and have a look at the shadow sentiments for you too. But before all of that, let's give you a little opportunity to get your carts and baskets checked out, and we'll come back in just a couple of moments time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together, and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes, and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Lots of you checking out your baskets during that little break. Teresa says, now that horse has a full name, Hilary Paul. Good job, Andrew, says Christine. Another pretty card, Andrew, says Teresa. Audrey says, so happy that we will see more of Andrew on the programmes. I especially love seeing his talent on full display when he works with coloured pencils.
I'll bear that in mind.
Beth says, very nice, Andrew. You make watercolouring look so easy. And Christine Mahoney on Facebook says, lol, what did the horse say when it fell down? I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
I like it. Gilbert says, I'm really surprised this gorgeous collection hasn't sold out yet. It will do, don't you worry about that. But one thing I have to bring to you that we do on Monday Makers is a Monday Maker deal. And this is your blending tool collection. Now, whether or not you like to use your round blending tools or indeed your square/rectangular blending tools, you're going to get both within this collection. So you get the tools themselves with 2 of your attachments, but then we are going to throw into the mix more of your refills as well. So you're going to get 10 of your refills for your rectangular, 10 of your refills for your square blending tools as well, and then we're going to throw into the mix your craft mat as well. I'll just get this out for you. Of course, heat resistant, non-slip, and it does actually, when you're doing, I know a lot of people do sort of their watercolour effects on their glass mat, but when you use this creates quite a different effect, doesn't it?
It does, yes. So yeah, it's just amazing what you can do with the non-slip mat.
Yeah, and great for kind of crafting on the go. If you want to use this as a whole, you can do. If you wanted to snip this up, you can do. It's entirely up to you. It's a great place to start. Again, if you're new to crafting, if you're kind of building up your sort of core tools in your craft room, this is a lovely collection to go for. So the mat itself, the blending tools, and the replacements for just $13.48 or $18.06. However, the Monday Mega Deal is only live for 24 hours or whilst stocks last. Right, some ink pads on the show for you as well, and hopefully you caught, what day is it today? I keep thinking it's Thursday for some reason. It's Monday. Yesterday, oh yeah, that would explain, wouldn't it, the fact we've had a few disasters today. Yesterday there was an Inkpad 101 on Colour Me Happy, which has now got its new place on a Sunday at midday, 7 o'clock East Coast. Don't forget Softer Side is now on a Friday at 3 p.m, which is 10 a.m. East Coast. This week Softer Side has got both Becky's apparently, Georgina's just told me. Becky's in the studio. Oh, sorry, both Becky's in the studio, Becky Swan and Becky Redican, and then both Georges in the gallery. I mean, well, that is something to look forward to, isn't it? That is something to look forward to. George squared, Becky squared, what more? You're going to have to call each other different names, because can you imagine your job in the gallery? You're going to go, Becky, can you do this? And both Becky's are going to go, what, me? You have to call one Rebecca, the other Becky. But anyway, it doesn't matter. What was I saying? Oh yes, the ink pads, Inkpad 101 yesterday. Throw me off my stride. If you kind of want to know more about your quick dries and your opaques and water reactives, all there for you yesterday. But we've got a selection of your quick dries for you here, and this is the Seascape Collection. Within this collection, we're going to give you your Lagoon. You've also got the Parakeet. You've got the Pine Tree, the Grasshopper, your Upside Down, Smoked Emerald, and you're also going to get your Green Topaz. So 20% off those 6 colours for £19.16 or $29.69. You've then got your next collection here. Again, 6 different colours that you're going to get, which is your brights, and the colours you will receive are your Plum Jam and Fuchsia. Oh, this has got all the favourites in it, this one, I think. You've got the beautiful Ocean Blue, Baby Blue. How did you know that was going to happen? You've got the Honey Pot in there. Come on, are you joking me? Tracy did that on purpose. And you've got your Lemon Tonic in there as well. We basically piled these together because we think there's some beautiful colours that will work beautifully together for you. £19.16 or $26.69. And then from your quick dries to your water reactives. And again, we've bundled 6 brights together for you here. In the orange, you've got the fuchsia. Now I know what they are, I just got a bit stuck. You've got the green topaz, grasshopper. You've got the beautiful Downs and Wine, and then the Lagoon included as well. So 3 different sets, £19.16 or $26.69 platinum price on those. Everyone saves 20%. Right, let us go on to the Shadow Sentiments, which again, you may well have seen a little sneaky peek of this morning on Wake Up Call. But I really love these, and actually Craig was cooing over these because he was seeing these for the first time. He was cooing. He was going, woo, because he hadn't seen these before. Because what I forget, and what I think everyone forgets, is like, Craig was off for so long, wasn't he? That's probably about nearly 3 months, and loads of stuff launched during that period. So he's now coming back like a kid in a candy shop, not seeing a lot of these new launches. And these beautiful Shadow Sentiment dies were one of those launches, and he was just loving how nice and easy it is to be able to create that effect that you're seeing here. For me, it's kind of like a real amazing sort of 3D effect, but also kind of creates a bit of almost like movement off the page, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it's just a very simple effect, and you can kind of like, once you've got the concept, you can pretty much use it on in a variety of different ways, colourways, etc. So yeah, which I'll be doing in a few moments.
I'll show you all the different sentiments that you're going to get, but you're going to receive the 2 stamps, and again you'll see how you can use these together, which colour combinations you'll need and how you layer these all down. But then you also get a die to be able to add onto the top of your stamp sentiment should you wish. But as we discussed a little bit earlier on, all work together, use the stamps individually, take the sentiment individually out of this. It's entirely up to you, but the effect is amazing, and the messages that these convey as well I really like. So you've got thank you so very much, thinking of you, again a really, really nice sentiment to have, you know, at this current point, I suppose. You're a true friend. Oh, you're a true friend.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
You're welcome. The most wonderful news, and I think we always chat about this one as being a brilliant sentiment, because you know that could be for anything, couldn't it? It could be for marriage, could be for a new baby, could be for someone who's just passed an exam, a driving test, whatever it might be. Really, really useful set right there. Then you've got your blessed to have you in my life, which is just another gorgeous sentiment. And then of course you've got the happy birthday to you. So within each of those sets you've got the stamps to be able to create the effect, the sentiment stamps, and the die as well. And it's a really great price. £37.41 is the platinum price if you're a Club Inspire member, $43.06 if you're shopping with us in the US, and this is the best deal that we've done this collection for. But I know a lot of you will be wondering and asking, how do I create that effect there? Is it easy to do, Andrew?
It is, and I'm going to just show you how to do it now. So I'm going to be using You're a True Friend, because Ben, you are a friend.
You
there we go.
Stop it, come on.
So it comes in so you get the main die, and also the 2 big stamps, and also the sentiment, and as you can see, instructions.
Read the instructions.
Step by step. I did say it this morning, but I won't repeat myself.
No.
There we go. So I'm using the 300 GSM stamping card, and I've just cut that to 8 by 5 and a quarter. So I'm going to be using the stamping platform, because this is ideal for getting those 2 big layered stamps to give you the drop shadow effect correct. You can use your normal platform, but you'll spend quite a lot of time just manoeuvring about and making sure you've got it in the right place, whereas with the stamping platform, which I've just broke. No, that's fine.
Oh no, you can squeeze it back in.
There we go.
Bit, yeah.
Will come off. So I'm just going to be used. So I'll just quickly refer to my instructions. So I need to be using the big black one.
Hey, I think it's great. You know, have the instructions there. Have everything written down if you need it. Absolutely, make life easier for yourself.
Exactly, because I'll be doing it right first time, and I like to do things first time. Right, so just make sure that we are in the right place.
Just to say as well, I'm sure that we have it in stock, the stamping platform, the magnetic stamping platform.
Yes.
We certainly did. Comes with cardstock as well, producer Georgina is saying, but a great perfect partner for this collection, particularly Andrew, isn't it? The stamping platform for this.
Absolutely, because as you can see, I've positioned it in the correct position. So this is the main big stamp. So they go, and it just sticks to the card. There goes, make sure. And then I can use inks. I'm going to be using a light coloured ink. I'm using Smoke Plume.
Okay.
This is the quick dry ink pad. So I'm just going to quickly...
And am I always going to be using quick dry ink pads on these?
Yes, because I think you can use the other ink pads, but I like the quickness, and you can pretty much don't have to wait for the first layer to dry before you put the second one on.
And do we always go light first as well?
Yes.
As far as colours are concerned?
I think, or else if you kind of like put a dark first, then a light, you're not going to get the contrast into the on the stamp. So just ink that. So I always go for a lighter colour, and then as I think I've have done that. So I'm just going to pop that down, and then just do that. There we go. Press on down, make sure it's all over, and there we go. There we go. So that's our first one done. Doesn't look much at the moment, but because it's just pretty much the one that you don't really see. So just take that one off and put that back on there. So I'm just going to get the other one, which, as you can see, just get it out and show it. It does. It's very well stuck on. I need a bit more strength. There we go. There we go. Right, so you can see all that will actually be better with as you can see, you're kind of getting an idea of friend, which you'll see there.
Got you.
So, and if you refer to the second one picture, I'm just looking at it so that I know I'm doing it right. So, bear with me. I shouldn't be doing my right. Oh. Yes.
There we go. Is that right?
That is correct, yes. There we go. So I'm just going to make sure that it's in the right place. Perfect. So it's going to cover everything correctly, and it's going to stay in the same place because I'm just going to be using my platform, and it sticks. There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to be using black. I know it's not a typical friendship colour because it's quite dark, but I just wanted to use just limited colours, so everything's on this card would be black and white really. Okay. So just wanted to give everybody just a different look on the cards.
So it will show the effect quite well.
Absolutely, I think it will, yeah, because black. So as you can see, I've just inked that up. So I'm going to turn it over and then put it on the holes, and then I know when I press down, it's going to be as perfect as it can be, especially with my eyesight. But there we go. There we go, and hey presto, not bad at all.
Yeah, that's
perfect.
Decent. What a cool effect that
I'm
creates.
impressed with that. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to leave that over there for a moment because I just need to cut out the actual die. Actually, I will do the sentiments, so get all the stamping out the way. And then just take that one off. Right, okay, so just take the friend off.
It's amazing how just like two stamps like that can create such a wow effect.
Absolutely, because in the pack you just think, how these thick stamps are gonna create that kind of amazing friend stamp. So, and it's just absolutely, so it's just absolutely amazing. So I've just got some white. I think it's I've used the Nina Cherry stamping card. It's a little bit thinner, so just make sure.
Are you a big fan of Nina Cherry? Or not particularly?
Not particularly. It's just that it's just an easier way to remember.
Yeah. I get
the
that.
Cards. Yeah. So as you go, you're a true. So back on the platform. Perfect. And then just using the black again, just to, there we go, perfect.
Lots of people saying they're loving this set, loving the fonts that you get as well. Just a really very different.
Yeah, and I think in each one there's like a different font anyway, so you get different looks, and you can kind of like different colours. You can just create so much. You can just do whatever you want, really. So there we go, you're a true, and then I will just put that to one side for a moment and put that back on there. So I'm just going to cut out using black cardstock, the 300 GSM Crafter's Companion. So just making sure that, yes, that is correct. So I'll just get my scissors, because I don't really want to waste too much of the black card. So just going to scissors it, there we go.
And as we discussed earlier on, it's nice to have this added effect with the die, isn't it? But you can use them independently of each other.
Absolutely. I'm going to use the die I'm going to cut out a few more of the friends just to create a bit of a background on the card in a moment. So I'm just going to get this one. I'm just going to, actually I will use the tape, because knowing me it will slip. It's not, there we go.
So you can tell, like Andrew, sort of, you know, one of our newest crafters, because he's doing everything like reading the instructions, taping everything down. You know, yeah, doing everything for the letter, keeping everything nice and tidy over there as well.
I try to be tidy, but my fingers say something else.
Your fingers say like you've had a bit of fun.
My fingers are covered in parakeets. I can guarantee it's parakeet every time I leave. But there we go. And that has cut it out. It has cut out, and I thought it hadn't because I got the tape on the back. So there we go, perfect. And that's all cut out. So I'll just get my pokey tool, which is really good for getting those out, because they can be some of them can be, the fonts can be a little bit thin on some of them, but luckily this is quite thick. So there we go.
Just to say as well, if you're wanting quick dries, don't forget we do have the selection of quick dry inks on the show for you as well, which we've popped together to make sure that you can use this collection with ease. And of course we've got more selections for you on the website as well, so do have a look. Make sure you're shopping the website, make sure you're making that spend during January as well, getting your first purchase with those extra 250 points, which will add on to your account in February. Yes, and potentially, Georgina, it could get you up to the next band, the next level on Club Inspire.
So I'm just adding the dotty tape to the sentiments. Because I thought for this, I find this works really well, because you get a bit of glue everywhere, all over the sentiment, and then you've got just time to make sure it's correct. So there we go. And then you just pretty much go to the end and follow the words around. There we go. And hey presto. There you go. I think there is a dot on missing. It's fallen out somewhere.
Oh, the tittle.
There you go. So I think it should be a little dot there, I think, but it has fallen out somewhere. But there we go. So that's going to be part of the card. And as I said, I have actually cut out quite a few more of the friend. So I'm just going to glue these down and create a bit of a background. So I think just get them all correct where I want them.
Oh, sorry. So what you're doing here, you're gluing these down to create the background?
Yes. So I've cut out friend quite a few times because I'm using obviously just black and white cardstock. So I wanted to break up that harshness of the white.
Yeah.
So I've just pretty much glued. So that's what it's going to look like. But don't worry, I'm just going to glue them all down and then cut around it. So it'll look like background paper.
That's a really cool idea. I love that idea.
So hopefully I won't get everything stuck.
And again, you don't have to be too precise where each friend goes, do you?
No, so I've pretty much done it in every space. So started in the middle, and there we go. And then I would suggest if you want to do something similar, just to cut them out and then space them out wherever you want them to go.
And using your dotty tape pen here, are you?
I am, yes, because once it's on, it does stick, and that's there we go. So just do a few more, and I will be putting my cutting skills to the test with the scissors in a few moments. So I'm just going to stick stick that one there.
Rosalind says some gilding wax on the top edges would be pretty as well.
Yes, gilding wax.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did certainly have all of the gilding wax colours back in. I lose track of the days, but I know they are in
They're
out shape,
very
all
popular.
about hokey cokey product, aren't they?
There we go. So just the...
Georgina's just checking to see if we've got those. They are all in still, all 5 of the colours available for you. So you can grab those if you want to stock up on your gilding waxes. I feel like lots of the good stuff's coming back in stock. Got the tape pens back. The finger daubers, they're back.
There we go. So just finishing this off, so stick that around about there, so it's all stuck down, and then turn it over, and where have I put the scissors? There we go. So pretty much follow the edge, and then you can just like so.
Oh, so you're just going straight up to the...
up to the line, because you don't want the ends sticking off. So I'll just quickly do this one. There we go. Actually, I might do it this way. I don't quite know because I can't see. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Out of camera view there. So as you can see, got a bit of a card.
Brilliant. I love that.
So, right. So I'm just going to get everything to stick together. So there's our main sentiment, and no, that's not what I need. What I need is here. There we go. Just going to do some simple matting and layering. Matting and layering.
Yes.
Matte and layering. Let's get the words out, Andrew. Right, so I'm just going to use some Colour glue just for quickness. You can use the tape pens, but I like it because it gives it the wriggle room.
Yeah.
Once it's stuck, it's stuck. There we go.
You know what? As much as it's nice to see beautiful, colourful creations a lot of the time, it's nice to kind of just strip it back.
Yeah,
and
just
go
to
on
kind
that
of
sort
just do
monochromatic
something a little
effect.
bit, just a little bit different. So we don't want the deal. So just some white cardstock I had, and then there we go. So I'll just.
I think that's a really cool idea of the background that you created there too. So, again, so simple.
Yeah, it's
but
kind of
one
like
you might not think of.
Exactly. Sometimes you think, the word for this die cut, you just use it as part of the sentiment. But yeah, it's just kind of like just to have a look at it, think about, how could I use that in a different way and stuff. So yeah, so that's I'm just going to glue a little bit there. There we go. And you can also use it in different colours. So if you've got a friend who's got a favourite colour, we've got the quick dry inks in a range of colours which they'll be able to use. And wherever here we go, just doing my sentiment. There we go. So just going to glue "You're a true friend" just like that. So.
Take back what I said about the ink daubers, by the way. Susie Socials. Susie Socials. There's your new name, Susie. Susie Socials. You just said, just had a look on the website. It's sold out. How can they be sold out? They only literally came back in stock recently. Are you joking me? They're another hokey cokey product as well. Hokey pokey.
Hokey pokey.
That's what you call it in the US, isn't it? Hokey pokey.
There you go. So just put some foam pads on the sentiments, and just going to take those off.
Apologies if you just went to the website all excited going, Ben said, and then you got there and it's like, no, they're not. Yeah. Blame me. Most people do.
Oh, that's just because the glue hasn't dried. And then actually, we'll just put that down, so just about there. And then we've got just a different take on the sentiment.
Do you know what? I really, really love that. And Elizabeth has just said exactly the same. She says, I am loving this card. Isn't it nice, actually? It's nice to see bright and bold and in your face, but that's just a really kind of stripped back take on things.
So there you go. So yeah, there we go.
I love it. Love, love, love. And just to kind of show you as well, some of the other sort of ways that you can use these. Of course, you know, if you want to go a little bit more bright and bold, you can do. And loads of different sentiments, as we said. Love this, using that beautiful sort of matte mirror effect on there as well. The happy birthday to you. We've got the most wonderful news on this one here again. Thank you so very much. So using all of the different elements that you've got within each of the collections, the stamps to be able to create that kind of shadow effect, that movement effect, the dies then to be able to go on top of that, and then of course the smaller stamps to be able to create and finish off your sentiment. Really, really lovely system, and hopefully you're seeing, if you're a new crafter, this is really, again, very achievable for everybody, and some really usable sentiments as well. I know that sounds silly, but a great range of different sentiments to use. So thank you so very much. Thinking of you. You've got the You're a True Friend that we've just seen there as well. There is the most wonderful news. Blessed to have you in my life, or blessed to have you in my life. And then one which you'll be using year round, of course, is your happy birthday to you. Best price ever we've done this collection at, and if you're wanting to add some ink pads into your basket as well to make sure that you've got plenty to play with, don't forget we've got those selections of the quick dry ink pads in a range of colours on this show, and indeed there's more for you on the website to take a little look at. Best price ever, as I said, on this collection. Look at the saving that everyone's making, £31 or $35. If you're a platinum member, comes down by another 20%. And also just worth reiterating, if you have joined Club Inspire as a new viewer, a new Crafters Companion fan, and this is your first order, you'll also get 20% off as well. So that price is yours too. £37.41 or $43.06 if you're shopping with us in the US. More comments and questions coming through, and we will have a look at those in just a few moments time. But we've got just over 20 minutes to go. Still to come another demo. Also got to get the vote going on the demo of the show, demo of the day as well. So lots of business to take care of, and we'll come back and do all of that after you've been and checked out your baskets. We'll come back in just a couple.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet.
The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. All your crafting must-haves in a flash. Take all the hard work out of patchwork with the Gemini Build-A-Block Patchwork System. This innovative collection of multimedia dies allows you to create patchwork blocks with ease and total accuracy. This set includes 18 dies to cut a range of shapes and sizes for patchwork or quilting projects. They can cut multiple layers of fabric at once. They include an accurate 1/4-inch seam allowance, plus all of your pieces are cut exactly the same size every time. Follow your own creative inspiration or look through the 20 patterns laid out in the guide. Not enough? There's an additional 60 patterns online. And right now, we have amazing offers on the Gemini Build-A-Block Patchwork System. Quick buy, get yours now.
Loads of love for that last demo, by the way. Rosalind on Facebook saying that black and white card is pretty and simplistic. Timothy just says, Andrew, what were the dimensions for that friend card?
Is 5 8.5 by 8 inches.
Okay, thank you for that. Awesome card, says Treasure Heart on YouTube. Loving that card, says Lorraine Cox on YouTube. So nice. I love the black and white card, says Linny Jones. Another great card, Andrew, says Teresa. Black and white, good for masculine cards.
Yes.
Did we mention, I think we have, Masculine Makes tomorrow, 3 o'clock, me and Craig, masterclass. Loving the simplicity, says Roseanne Carbone on Facebook. And what an awesome card, Andrew, says Mary Pat 1000. Lots of love coming through. We are going to give you the opportunity to vote right now, actually, on the demo of the show. This is going to be interesting. I'm thinking with a lot of love that's come through for that last card, it might be a front runner. But in case you haven't seen all of Andrew's makes, take us through what you've made, Andrew.
Right, yeah, okay, so the first card I made was using the Hip Hip Hooray waterfall, using all the brightly coloured balloons, etc. And then the second one I made was using the Hilary Paul horse in the paddocks, and yes, that is my house.
Number 2.
And then finally using the Friend drop sentiment die, using just black and white. There we go.
So 1 for the waterfall balloons, 2 for the house with Hilary Paul the horse, and 3 for the card that you've just seen Andrew make. Andrew make with the shadow sentiments. 1, 2, or 3. You've got 5 minutes, a little bit longer to get your vote in on that. And we thought we'd finish up just whilst the votes are coming in on the most popular item on the show so far. A set again which we're bringing to you at an amazing price, the Shaped Waterfall Stamp and Die Collection. You know me, I love cards that do amazing things, and this effect I think is really, really brilliant. And a really wow effect, which you'll see in just a few moments' time, is nice and easy to create. Our Shaped Waterfall dies. Really, really easy to do this because you get all of the mechanisms that you need to be able to create that waterfall effect, and then all of the different dies as well. And who would have thought again that we'd be able to, create sets that would bring you the waterfall butterflies. A waterfly? What's a waterfly? There must be a waterfly, but it's not a waterfall butterfly. You've got your mugs, and then a butterfall. And then you've got your I can't think of a combination there. Your waterfall cupcakes. Yeah. And again, not just those, because we're also going to give you everything that you need to be able to pop those together. So all of the mechanisms, all of the extra dies as well to be able to kind of embellish and decorate your cards further. And as we said, obviously the main purpose to have this collection is to, use the elements here, like to use those balloons to create that waterfall, but then there's nothing to say that you're not going to take these out of these sets and use these elsewhere, particularly with those butterflies as well. The butterfly kisses are gorgeous, and then you're going to receive the beautiful Make-A-Wish, which are those cupcakes as well. Plenty to be crafting with, but I know what you want to see. You want to see how easy it is to put these together. I've taken many tips from Andrew, but 2 tips which were stuck in my mind, particularly with this collection. Read the instructions, read it, and then with the mechanism to make sure that you get that really cool waterfall effect. Fold it, right?
That is perfect, Ben. Well done. I'm glad you were paying attention.
Top of the class for me.
I don't need to say it again, but I will. Please read the instructions and fold.
Yes.
And just use a thinnish cardstock. Don't use anything kind of like 300 GSM. So this is a green. I think this is from the Solids paper pack that we've got, from what my memory serves me rightly. So I'm going to be using the teacups because I do like a cup of tea. And so I thought, might as well make a cup of tea, a card with teacups.
I did offer you a cup of tea earlier, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, good.
I asked. I did. I'm a cup.
You're a cup.
A cup.
You have your cup of tea in a cup,
I have
not a mug.
Georgina asked me if I'm a cup or a mug, but
Yes.
cup and saucer. There we go.
Oh, cup
Right.
and saucer.
Cup and
You knew posh
sauce.
Andrew would have to have a saucer, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
finger sandwiches.
And finger sandwiches.
Yes, with
But
the crust. No crusts.
no crust, but cucumber.
Cucumber, smoked salmon, dill, cream cheese, chicken and mayonnaise. So selection.
Smoked salmon and cream cheese.
Very nice.
Yeah, and even like you say, just cucumber sandwiches on their own, I find very satisfying.
Or how about cucumber and salad cream?
Do you know what? Here's the thing. I'm not much of a salad cream fan. I'd rather go for the mayo over salad cream.
Oh, I think with cucumber you need a bit of sweetness. That's what I think anyway.
Oh, there we go. Sandwich 101 for you there as
we
well,
go.
everybody.
Right, so I'm just, that's all been cut out. So there we go, pop that to the side. So as you can see, there is the basic mechanism, and with each of the collections, so like the cupcake, the balloons, the base one has all got a different shape, so that fits the cup. So in the other one was round and it was a balloon. So the next thing I do, I've just cut that out. I'm going to cut out, so we need 5 cups to create our card. So I've used, got some nice, I'd say turquoisey teal card.
Yes.
So I'm just going to pop that on there, and also got the middle. So I did have some pattern cards. Yes, no, I didn't. So we don't need to do that.
No, maybe.
I thought I had, no, because I'm doing some stamping. There we go. So, we need a spoon. That's what it was. So got a nice, I thought we'd have a brown spoon.
Why not?
I was thinking of tea. They are normally kind of obviously silver, but you could have whatever. So I will.
I bet you've got one of those posh cutlery sets, haven't you? That you know, in the cases that you bring out for special occasions.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I knew it.
They were used at Christmas.
I knew it.
There we go. It's all from a nice shop with. Can I say Marks and Spencer?
You just did.
I just did. I do apologise, everybody.
Yeah.
There are other shops that have fabulous.
Other posh shops are available.
Absolute Harrods. Yeah. Anyway, I'm joking.
Is he though? Is he? That's the question.
Anyway, so just popping this to our Gemini. These little pieces will go through the Junior, etc. But when you're doing the big one, you do need to use the big Gemini or the Gemini Pro. So I might as well just stick to that one. That we go. So just cut out the spoon, which I'll be using in a few moments.
Okay.
So there we go. And then, as you can see, I cut out perfectly first time. There we go. So cups there. So, and I've cut out some lovely from the paper pads that we've got. The middles, so we've got some lovely ones there. So I'm just going to use some, we'll use a bit of, actually we'll use a bit of tacky glue. There we go, so just get all this all glued up. So we've got, make sure we've got everything ready before we construct the waterfall card. There we go. So got some lovely already pre-cut.
You've got people wanting to come round your house for afternoon tea now, just to let you know.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I will get that sorted.
Kirsty D says she likes the idea of cucumber and salad cream sandwiches. Ooh. And Sarah K says, I want to go to Andrew's for afternoon tea because it sounds lush. I mean, I'm up for that if the invites come out.
Yes, I could make some, couldn't I? Using our Waterfall collection. I think it'd be really good for kind of like invitations. I could write little notes on each of the cups.
Elizabeth Kramer says, what is salad cream? You know salad cream in the US?
I think it's kind of like, probably not. I think it's kind of like, it's a bit like mayonnaise, but
not
sweeter.
As tasty.
It's quite sweet salad cream.
What is in salad cream? There's a good question.
Yes, let's find that out.
Can we find that out, please?
Yes. There we go.
Can you? Yeah, yes. That'd be good.
So I've got 3 cups done. So I'm just going to, we've got some amazing sentiments to add on the cups. So I'm just going to bring those over. So you can use a whole selection. So I'm just going to bring, be good to use the stamping platform because I've cut it all out. So I need to position everything. So there we go. So that should keep it all in place. Just put it one there. So I will use a hug in a mug. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that there in the centre. So I'll just put the rest of the magnets on so they will stick, and then I will just perfect. And got my parakeets quick dry, just a hand. There we go.
Will you show us again in a second? Not now, whenever you're ready, just the stamps that you've got, because I haven't physically got the stamps this side of the studio.
Yeah, no, I'll just, not a problem, I'll just stamp this onto the cup. There we go, a mug in a hug. So
A hug in a mug.
Hug in a mug. Did I say a mug and a hug?
Mug and a hug.
Hug in a mug, yes. Anyway, so as you can see, these are the amazing stamps. So as you can see, there is, actually, I will use this one. So you've got some love hearts to create all over the cup. So I'll use that as well. And you've got tea bag, tea, and fancier cuppa.
Cool.
So you've got some amazing stamps there. So I'll just use that one there.
Han says salad cream, is that like Miracle Whip? I don't know what that is. It's got vinegar and mustard in it, salad cream. Mustard, is it?
Ooh.
Salad cream, vinegar and mustard? No.
There we go. So just
It's got egg yolk, vinegar, oil. Oh, is that what it is? That's all it is. Vinegar, egg yolk, oil.
Ooh. Very nice.
But it's not as good as mayo. I'm putting that forward. Oh, our American friends, apparently, you will know it as ranch dressing, I've just been told. Very similar to ranch dressing. So there we go. Thank you for that, Charlotte, who is our condiment.
Absolutely.
Our condiment
She knows it all.
expert.
Well
She
done,
does.
Charlotte.
What she doesn't know about sauces and condiments ain't worth knowing.
There you go.
She says, I was going to put that on my CV. Yes.
Right, so there we go. And just added another design to the mug, so you can use any colours. I would, when creating using for the when doing the waterfall, use thin card, even with the actual cups, because it's got to get through. So, right, so just need to get some red liner tape, because for me personally, this works perfect.
Just before, but you can carry on with that. I just want to announce the winner of the demo of the show, then we can get the demo of the day vote going. The winner was number 2, which was your Hillary Paul.
Hillary Paul, perfect.
Let me come and grab it, and I can line them all up as you're
Over
just
there.
sticking. Oh, he's not going to get it for me. That's all right. No, don't. No.
There you go. Oh, I see.
What is he like? All right. It's going to be a tough one today. So you're folding.
I am folding. Folding. There we go. Fold it. There we go. So, and then fold those as well. There we go.
By the way, I think we've got confused. Not that it matters with our salad creams and our mayonnaises here. Because Sarah Kay says, Google says salad cream is made from hard-boiled eggs, pureed with cream, mustard, salt and vinegar.
Oh, yeah, I think. Oh,
Who knew that it would come to this?
Eggs.
Yeah. All I know is that, in my opinion, mayonnaise is nicer than salad cream, and that's all you need to know. I think we're all
You're either a mayonnaise person or
or salad cream.
Yes, exactly. Right, so I'm just making sure that I've got this all correct. So all folded to the last fold, and we fold the tabs over, and then just on the card, stick it down, and then there is your mechanism. Perfect.
Fab.
There we go. Right. Fold. Okay, so we're going to start sticking everything in place. So I'm just going to go back to my dotty tape. Is my dotty tape working? We'll use this one, see if this works. Oh, there we go, perfect.
Just whilst you're sticking, do you want to get the vote going? So I'm worried about time.
There we go.
Okay, so very quickly, vote for demo of the day. So from earlier on, Andrew's card that he made with the Bell Countryside collection. So that is number 1. Very, very beautiful. Number 1. Number 2 is Jan's gorgeous creation from our Eurocraft box 6. I don't know why I'm wiggling it like that. But that is number 2. Very cool. And number 3 is the one that you've just voted for, Hilary Paul, in that beautiful diorama card. That is number 3. So 3, 2, 1. You have got 3 minutes to get your votes in. Thank you. Back to Andrew.
There we go. Oh, and I think I stuck. I didn't stick one level enough. There we go. So hopefully that should pull down. There we go. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, I took one. Why is that? Oh, I've got no idea why I've done that. It's all stuck in the right place, but anyway, it does work, I promise you. So I'm just going to put the cards together. So just massively layering. Going to use the colour glue for quickness.
Can't believe we've come almost to the end of the show.
It's gone very quickly.
And I think, I speak for everyone when I say I think you've done a fabulous job for your first full 2 hours.
Oh,
I think as a reward you should come back and do Creative Cravings on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
I think you absolutely should.
I think I can do that. I can manage that, Ben.
Have you enjoyed it?
I have, yeah. It's been a lot of fun, and as always, so it's been brilliant to come back, etc. So yes, and there we go. And I folded that all the way upside down because I was doing that quickly, but there we go. There's the card, and there we go. It does work. There we go. So that would have been an easel card, but there we go. It does work.
Fab. I think more than anything with that is that you've proved how, and it was Anne who's just said, how doable it is to be able to make the actual mechanism.
Absolutely. It is very straightforward. I won't say it again, but just fold it, follow the instructions, and use the thin card so that it does go straight through. I just glued one of the teacups on one key. So just make sure that you do them straight on the fold so that it will go straight all the way through very quickly. Yes, I'll have to sort that out why I haven't done that right. So.
Fabulous. But all you've got to remember, as Andrew said, is all those little tips, and of course remember that you won't be crafting under time constraints like we are here, with just 3 minutes left on the show. It's a fantastic price. It's £100 worth or $107 worth that you're picking up tonight. It was pretty much a half price deal, isn't it, really? Better than a half price if you're a platinum member. £40, $39.98, £39.98 I should say, $43.12. Mamiga, all of the stamps and dies for all of the different collections and the mechanisms as well. Take those tips and you will not go far wrong at all creating these really, really cool waterfall effects, whether it be with the teacups, whether it be with the butterflies, the cupcakes, or indeed those balloons as well. Get stuck into all of the different cardstock and papers that you've got, and use all of your different inks as well to create the most beautiful cards. I think you've got something for every occasion here as well. Those are the beautiful butterflies. And then lastly, you have got those cupcakes as well. Right, we have a result. We have a result for the demo of the day. I don't know why I said it like that. Which one isn't it, says Georgina. Okay, well, I will tell you, I always worry you, and I have to go back and double check. It is not that one. So it is Jan versus Andrew. But which is the winner? I can tell you it was a close run thing, but the winner by a nose is... Whoa.
Well done, Jan. That was a really amazing project.
Yes.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
I tell you what, it's one of those days where, and there's a lot of days where any of those cards could have won. But for me, that one, an absolute beaut. And Andrew, absolutely. Lots of lovely comments coming through. What a fantastic, fantastic day. Michelle just saying, fab show, Andrew. And Michelle says, love chatting with you all. Of course, yes, Michelle's been chatting with you all on the socials. Roseanne saying the shows always go so fast. And yet lots of lovely comments coming through about Andrew's makes. But yes, congratulations to our Jan. Her her beautiful mate will be going up on our Crafty Walk of Fame, and you could be voting for that later in the week, of course, as your demo of the week. We're just about done. Andrew, thank you so much. I know we've just mentioned it, but for anyone who wasn't listening, when are you back?
I'm back on Wednesday with Wake Up Call with Craig, and also Creative Cravings in the evening.
Lovely. Well, we should very much look forward to it. Wasn't he absolutely fantastic, everybody? Make sure you keep those comments coming through. I will be back with you tomorrow, but not until a little bit later on. I'll be here with you from 3 o'clock, myself and Craig together for a Masculine Makes masterclass. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's my mate George Akid with you tomorrow morning for Wake Up Call with Craig, but it's going to be another fantastic day for sure. Whatever you're up to, make sure if you have got stuff in your basket right now that you're checking out. And hopefully you've enjoyed today as much as we have as well. Thank you so much for watching. Big thank you to Georgina, thank you to Charlotte, thank you to Jan, thank you to Andrew and Craig and Tracy and everyone who's helped out with everything today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.